guys, this is another piece I picked up from Comic Con. This right here is one of the. This is actually like the relic. It was actually. I was just trying to think of what could you categorize it as. I would consider more like a sci-fi horror type movie. It's not really, I guess, on the land of on the genre of Freddy or anything. This is more like I would consider monster horror. Something like on Land of Jeepers Creepers. I'm trying to get with the glare of the TV. I'm trying to give you like a good look at the head. But this, an absolutely great looking statue. I like how to have the red carpet type effect with the rope barrier bars. As you remember, I think the relic was like 3 or 4 different things. I think one was humanoid, a rhinoceros, insect, and I think a lizard, like iguana or something like that. But as you can see like certain things of it that sort of resemble all of those things I just mentioned. And this right here is the Kothoga, I think. That's more like the natives who I guess like. The beast was actually from, I think it was like from South America or something, that, the natives in there. And this was the beast, I guess, that they created with these leaves or herbs. And this is like the rendition of statue that they had, I guess, carved of it. And then as you can see on the base, you can see like broken glass and like some of the, I guess like where the towel is sort of ending, and I guess you see like the marble floor. But this is a real nice piece. Actually, I have another version of it, but it has like the relic or the Kothoga creature crawling up the wall. One part of him is like on the ground, and the other half of his body is like bracing itself up against the wall, getting ready to climb up it. My only problem with that, I'm not a great painter, so I would need someone to paint it for me. But it's actually like one of those model kits that you also you sort of assemble. But it actually, I think, in scales like maybe like a little bigger than this one. Okay, I'll show you another one. Okay, to also go along with my other Green Lantern type statues that I picked up. I picked up this one. This is sort of like the other ones that I mentioned before. It was overpriced, I thought. So I wasn't gonna pay no $200 for this almost. But I do love the rendition of, like how the Green Lantern is, the objects of the ring reflect a bigger version, like, his, of his fist. And I love this effect, especially the like translucent type glowing green, effect. This is one of the best versions I've seen of a statue company that sort of created this effect. With this translucent type plastic material, especially how this one flows. It flows almost like like waves or water. They done a real nice job of this. So I got this like under $100, and it was well worth it. I think maybe like 70 bucks or something, but it was well worth it. It was a deal. And as you can see, it also has the likeness of Ryan Reynolds. And here's the other one that I showed you in like a previous video. Show you a little more detail of the ring type lighting wave effect. I guess if that's what you can call it. Okay. All right. Move on to the next. This is also another one I picked up. You know something, as I was making these videos, I forgot to even tell you guys who these was actually made by. This right here is made by a company called Pegasus. They actually like a modeling company. They sort of remind me a little bit of Morbius. But this right here is the Tom Cruise version of War of the Worlds. This right here is the creature that was in the scene with him and Tim Robbins. They sort of get into it. As you can see, this is absolutely a pretty kick-ass looking alien. I like the rendition of how they had the alien that actually even resembled the War Machine with the tripod type legs. And it even had like the stuffed animal that was also in the movie. The base is actually sort of cool. It has more like a wood base, like it was like the floor of the house. That I think it was like 3 of them that went in to investigate the house. And as you can see, right there in the back, you see like a coffee cup, and also like the strange looking vans that was sort of growing all over the place. Maybe one day I may do a better or closer review of this statue with you guys. But it's absolutely nice looking, and these actually you can pick up these either assembled or not assembled. This one right here, I prefer to have them assembled already. You may pay like a little bit more for them to be assembled. But it's well worth it. The aggravation of the painting, the putting the gluing together and all that. It's you ready to rock and roll, ready to display it. And I really just don't have the time anymore to paint and to I guess to glue things as much as I would want to. Moving back to the Green Lantern, this is actually made by DC Direct. And the Relic, that's also the same company as the World of Worlds creature, Pegasus models. So you guys, you can go online and maybe Google it and check it out. Like a lot of vendors also, they sell these. You may even find some of them at certain comic stores or model shops also. Here's another one also that I picked up. This reminded me of, I was pretty young around the time they were showing this, but it was very old back then. But it was, syndicated. But this is like an animated puppetry type thing that was real hot, here like way back in the day. It was Stingray actually. Actually, they made other little things on the line of that, like I think Joe 90, Captain Scarlet and the Mysterians, Thunderbirds, for a few. But Stingray is always one of my favorite. It was a submarine, and I sort of like I have a fondness of submarines actually. It has a cool ass base, and actually one cool thing about this thing is die cast. It's actually metal, which is very nice. And as you can see, like up under it, it even has the name of the ship on it. I actually like the two kind of like skids up under it. Those retract down, and it's like more like a landing gear, or more like a skid, I guess, for the ship if it were to if it was to land or settle at the bottom of the sea, which is kind of cool. I also love the propeller. The propeller is kind of cool. Actually, it even turns. Not on its own though, but as you can see, even in inside, you see some figures of the I guess the characters of the show. I have a few more of these too from more like the United Kingdom type animated puppetry type thing. Another show they had too also was UFO. So I picked up a few things from that too. Okay guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. And this is another piece that I picked up from the con. This right here is of course the Bat from Batman Rises. This is actually so far next to the Hot Toys version that's coming out. It's the next largest scale that I could find. I think this is 1/64 scale. Actually, this is another scale. There's a Hot Wheels version of it, and actually even the little smaller one right here, that's not the Hot Wheels version of it. This one actually right here is pretty cool too. This is one of the more favorite ones I like. Also, it also comes with like a stand, which is sort of cool. It also gives you like the propellers, and that's what I guess I was really kind of looking for. The habit where I can sort of see the propellers under it, and that's one thing about this Eaglemoss version of it. You can see like the propellers, which is pretty cool. Now the other one, a little small one up under it didn't really come with they hadn't put the propellers up under it, which is one thing about it. But I guess hey, I guess you can't have everything. But this one right here is actually absolutely great version of it. I think this thing ran like about maybe between $35 and $40. You'll probably find. I see it always around that kind of mark. But I paid like $38 for it. I picked up 2 of them. It comes in that little kind of, cheap plastic little bag. But one cool thing about this, like the Egomos figures, which is those kind of small, like they think 3-inch figures, that comes with like that cool comic. It can sort of shows you like the origin of the character, which actually that's almost probably even worth more than, to me, the figure itself. This one also right here comes with that comic also, and it gives you like a lot of detail and drawings and like more like a blueprint of the bat, which is pretty cool. Actually, this right here is from the Batmobile Automobilia Land. I guess they sort of doing that thing like they had that little, I don't know, what was it, 10 or 15 minute Batmobile thing that was on television, and I guess it's sort of copying that. So it shows all the different vehicles of Batman. So I think that's what it's called, Automobilia or something like that. Anyway, I picked up like maybe 2 more. I picked up like one of the Batmobiles, and I picked up another one of these flying bat type Batmobile kind of things. But it was one of those things from like the comic book version. But it looks kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of the Watchmen, the Owl's ship in a sense. But it's actually like sort of like a car and I guess a ship at once. But anyway, I just wanted to show you, you guys like things that I picked up from the con. Continuing on, guys, this is something else I picked up from the con. This right here is like a RC of the Dalek from Doctor Who. I think it's more the rendition from Genius, other Daleks. Kind of give you an idea of the scale of it. I'm trying to put my hand back so you can kind of get an idea of how big this thing is. This is actually a real nice scale. I think it's like maybe 18 inches, I think. Or maybe, well, something maybe somewhere between, maybe I think 13. I don't think it's 18, I think it's 13. But the thing like a plunger, doesn't it? It's sort of, movable, this and the laser gun. And actually, if the thing talks, it goes forward and backwards, right and left. I'm trying to do a video of it like later where, I'll show it. And it says like a lot of phrases, of course the exterminate and all the other little stuff, so. But it's kind of cool, the Dalek was always one of my favorite from the United Kingdom, the Doctor Who kind of line. So I just kind of want to show you a few little things that sort of, picked up. And actually even the little ear things right here, those kind of light up too. But it's pretty loud though too, actually, even the noise. But I'll do like a little quick video of it a little later.